Welcome to Let's Learn English. In this lesson, you can learn modal verbs in the present and in the past. Modal verbs are helping verbs that enable us to express functions of language. And we said that most modals can serve more than one function depending on the context they are used in. These modal verbs can be used either in the present or in the past. In the present, modal verbs are used as follows: modal plus infinitive. For example, you should revise your lessons. Our modal verb here is should. Then we say should revise. Revise. It's verb revise in the infinitive. Okay? And it doesn't change, although we change the subject. For example, I can say he should revise. She should revise. We should revise. Then here we express advice. Let's carry on. He must answer all the questions. What is the modal verb here? Yes, it's must. Then we say must answer. Here we express obligation. Okay? Then it's the same. Must doesn't change, although we change the subject. Then it can be I must, you must, he must. Okay? Plus infinitive. Now, what about modals in the past? Okay, also we have a rule. It says modal plus have plus past participle. For example, you should have revised your lessons. Okay? In this example, we have the subject you, the modal should, we have plus the past participle, which is revised. You should have revised. We have three parts. Okay, you should have revised your lessons. Then here, as you see, we express criticism. Okay, we criticize someone for not revising his lessons. For example, my friend had, let's say, a test in English 2 days ago and he had a bad mark. Okay, so today I said to him, you should have revised your lessons. If you had revised your lessons, you could have had a good mark. So it's criticism. Okay, second example, he must have answered all the questions. Then here we express certainty. We are certain or we are sure that he must have answered all the questions. Maybe because we know that this person is a clever student. Now, in this diagram, we have the different uses of must. Then as you see, must expresses obligation in the present and in the past. Also, it expresses certainty in the present and in the past. Okay, so let's start with obligation in the present. We have must plus infinitive. For example, drivers must respect the speed limits. Okay, then here we express obligation in the present. Now, if I want to express obligation in the past, yes, so I say had to, not must. Okay, so must changes to had to plus the infinitive of the verb. For example, she had to write the report. It means she was obliged to write the report to avoid problems with her boss, for example. Now, for certainty in the present, also we present it like follows: must plus infinitive. For example, he is absent, he must be sick. Okay, for example, a student who is all the time punctual, who is all the time present, who attends all the classes, suddenly he is absent. Okay, so I say he must be sick. Then I'm certain that he is sick. Now, for certainty in the past, then we present it like must have plus the past participle. For example, the fridge is empty. They must have eaten all the food. Then here I speak about something that's happened in the past. The fridge is empty. It means there is nothing in the fridge. So they must have eaten all the food, and here I express certainty in the past. I hope the lesson is clear. Thank you for watching.